Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today we will learn about types of data in Python. Before we start, please subscribe to my channel and like the video. Let's get started. So in Python, there are 4 types of data. We're going to talk about them one by one. So first we're going to talk about the first type of data, which is integer. So integer is the type of data that contains whole numbers. Okay, I'm gonna just use apples. Apple equals 3. So apple is the name of the variable and 3 is the value of the variable. So the value of apple is a whole number, which is 3. Okay, so to identify the type of data in Python, you can use type of the variable apple, and you can just print the type of the variable, run. See, so class int is integer. Okay, so the variable apple is integer. Okay, print apple equals to apple, and then type equals to type of apple. Okay, let's try running it. See, apple equals to 3. The type is integer. Okay, it's like that. So apple here is an integer. So the next type of data is float. Okay, so float is the type of data that contains numbers with decimal point. Okay, I'm going to do an example. So number is equal to 2.5. 2.5 is a float. Why? Because it has a decimal point. Okay, and print number equals to number, and then the type equals to type number. Okay, let's try running it. Okay, as you can see here, number equals to 2.5. 2.5 is a float. The type of 2.5 is a float. As you can see here, it's class float. So floats are not usually used to count whole objects like apple. If apple is 3.5, that means the apple is 3 and then there's another half of an apple. If you run it, apple is 3.5, which is it's a float. Okay, I'm just going to change things to normal again, like that. So in short, the differences between integer and float is that integer doesn't has a decimal point and a float has a decimal point. It's like that. Okay, so the next type of data is string. What is a string? So string is the type of data that contains numbers, letters, and symbols. Okay, I'm going to give you an example. Okay, so word is equal to cats. So remember, if you want to make the value of a string, it must begin with a double quote mark. Okay, Now, to identify the type of the word is you must do print word equals to word, and then the type is type word. Okay, run. See, so here the word is equals to cats and the type is string. str means it's a string, okay? But if I change the value of word into 10 cats, is it still a string or it has turned into a integer? Let's see. Run. It's still string even though the value of word is 10 cats. So 10 here is not a number, it's not an integer, it's a text, okay? 10 but it's a text, okay? Like that. So as long as the number is in a double quote mark, that number is a string, okay? But if the number is not inside the double quote mark, that means the number is an integer or a float. So the next type of data is a Boolean. What is a Boolean? So a Boolean is a special type of data. Boolean, the value of Boolean is always true or false, okay? So let's just say Boolean is equals to true. So the value of Boolean can be true or false. It must begin with a capital letter, okay? So in this case I'm going to make it true. Okay. Now to identify the type of Boolean is print Boolean is equals to Boolean, and then type is equals to type Boolean. Okay, let's run. See, the Boolean is true, and when the value of a variable is true or false, that means the type of that variable is a Boolean. So here is a bool, that means it's a Boolean, okay? So what if the Boolean is a false? Okay, so we're going to try. Boolean is equals to false. Print. I'm just gonna copy this. Control C. Put it here, like that. Let's try. Run. See, it's still Boolean because the value of Boolean is false. As long as it's false or true, it's still a Boolean. But if the value is like cool, I'm just gonna input a random letter. Run. It will be error because the value of the Boolean is not true or false. Okay, it will only work if it's true or false, like that. Anyway guys, that is all for this video. So on this video we learned about types of data in Python, okay? So this is all for this video. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and also share this video to your friends and family who likes coding, okay? Thank you.